Hey everyone, I just want to do an analysis of different turns in these many turn-based games that I have going on. So, in this one, I have not built any of my wonders. Well, I did build the Divine Theater, but then right afterwards, Anubis did. So now I have the Divine Theater again. That'll be a pretty common move in just playing Pantheon to do. I would like to use the Divine Theater to further my science game, and that is going to likely be to use Nisaba, the snake, to copy my opponent's science card, and we can look at the discard pile. I'm going to move it here. Okay, there's nothing sciencey in the discard pile. I have enough extra turn wonders that I could really do some damage. Thankfully, this card's gonna be free. I'm loving my economy right now. I have a way to get every single resource with at least one coin, or 1 coin or lower. And I'm gonna build the wall to make sure I don't die in military. But yeah, if I really am afraid of military, Minerva is out there. My opponent could buy it. That's okay. I'll just keep the military pawn away from my 5 coin and should be good there. So that's a turn in 7 Wonders Duel. Let's go to the next table, and here we have Azul. This game I have no credibility on. I'm just gonna pick a random move here. So I could choose blue, red, or white, and there's my opponent setup. I'm just going to look at what my opponent wants. So my opponent wants a bunch of red. Or I guess they could be fine with blue, the 5 blue. And then, yeah, they probably want the 2 red, though. And for me, I can't really use the red at all. So I guess I'm going to end up with I'm going to end up with 2 white and 5 blue, which I can't use of those 7, 2 of those, and I end up with losing 2 points. Should I take the 2 red before they can? Sure, yeah, I think I'll do that. Then they'll take the blue, and then I'll just lose 1 point. Yeah, okay. I guess that works. Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, we're pretty low ELL players, so that was just a pretty noob turn, probably. Here we go. 7 Wonders, not Duel, just the base game. I am at the original game. I'm at the end, and I have a Halicarnosis, and I'm just playing a 3-player. I got 1 opponent going all blue, 1 opponent going all science, and me, what the heck am I doing? Because my points are not that great. And the person who's going all blue is really doing well in points. It's interesting that the person going all green is Pyramids, and or at Giza, and they are not even building their pyramids. So there's that. Actually, this is the final. Oh, this is the discard pile. I get to pick a card from the discard pile now. Well, with that, none of these cards are that great. Guess I'll pick a wood. No? No, shoot. None of these are great. Well, that is unfortunate. I should have gone science, and then they would have been discarding science cards. Well, I'll just take the wood because I don't want to take a gray card and add to what they're going to take next. And I'm not going to try to take another discard card. I know that they're not useful. And that's how it's going to go. And I missed out. I never got enough military to beat Coda Dog. So that's just a real shame there. Okay, So there's Seven Wonders original. Ooh, now we're playing Kahuna. One turn in Kahuna. It's a pretty interesting game. I'm at 5 cards now, so I'm going to need to play a card. Can't play, or can't, you have to draw at the end of your turn. I like games that draw at the end of the turn. Drawing at the beginning of the turn is not conducive to quick games. A lot of AP with that. We're all trying to get the connection between those two middle islands, Eli and Fa. And to do that, we would need a card of Eli or Fa. Ugh, yeah. I'm gonna say... my rank in this game is actually 39th, so not too bad at the game. But this is Arena, so you never know what you're gonna get. If you use 2 cards, you can destroy a bridge. One time I've accidentally destroyed my own bridge. That was embarrassing. Let's, but the problem is if I destroy a bridge and make my opponent no longer have control of the island, and then they get control of the island again, then when you gain control of an island, you kill all of the other colors of bridges that there are on the island. So as soon as one of us gets Eli and Fa, we're going to kill the other person's bridges. I need to destroy one of his Eli bridges. That's what I'll do. So destroy it right there. That's what I had to do, and now I have double the chances of drawing what I need. Didn't get it. Is that right? Next up. Wingspan. Good old Wingspan. Alright, what's a good turn here? Egg count 3, and points at the end of the game are going to be those ground nests. And there's only 2 more rounds left in the game. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Analyzing all this, I'm going to just egg at the end of the game. It's generally a good idea, just egging at the end of the game. I have 2 seeds. Oh, I remember this game. Yeah, I know the strategy I was going to do. That's the funny thing about when you're playing this many turn-based games. Alright, just got to make sure I'm putting the eggs in the right place. Birds that have at least 4 eggs on them, yep, can do. 1, 2, 3, got the eggs there. And then 1 right there. How many? Just 1 point per? Okay, so that's going to be only 3 birds. This Canada goose, we're going to discard the seed, because they love their seeds. Free lay of an egg. And so I'll be able to use that Canada goose twice. I love it. Alright, all players can lay an egg on a bull nest. My opponent does have a bull nest. I think they had a robin. I have to do 2 different birds. Sure. Yeah, they have a robin and a Bell's Vareo that they could use the bull nest with. So I'll wait what they want to do, but 61 to 54 points. They have 3 bonus cards at the end. I have 2 ground nests. I have 1, 2, 3 birds that I could put eggs on for ground nests. So, you know what? I may not be able to get in my next final turn. I'm going to lay 4 eggs. I'm going to lay 1 on the California quail, 2 on the Lazula bunting, and that should get me my points for the for the 4 eggs on each of those. So I'm not worried too much about getting the points there. And as far as ground nests, my number was 1, 2, 3. My opponent's 1, 2, 3. I'm good with that. We may be tied. So the game may come down to those bonus cards, and I'm only getting 3 points for bonus cards. I don't think I have what I need for the Pass Serene 30 centimeters or less specialist. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I do have enough for 3 points. Well, that works out. So 3 plus 3, 6 points for 2 cards. Okay. What should you be averaging for bonus cards? Probably 3 per cards. They're gonna get 9 points. I'm gonna get 6 points. And round end objective that's coming up will get tied for the same amount of points. I should win. I should be okay. I should win it. Now, did they have a good egg laying situation? Yeah, they'll be able to get 4 each turn, at least 4 points per turn. I'll be able to get 4 points per turn. They have 2 turns left though, so they're going to have 58 to my 61, and then we're each going to get 4 more points from eggs, maybe. Yeah, it'll be a nail biter. It'll come pretty close. So table number 366693520. Look back on that, and maybe if you want to see that, this is an exciting nail biter finish. But we're going to move on to It's a Wonderful World. Alright, this one I'm definitely not an expert on, but through some help from No Wonders, great YouTube channel. They've done what I wanted to do when I started my channel, and from commenting on games to strategy analysis, all those types of things. Their channels helped me out a lot and got me a 10 wins in a row little trophy. So I think that's a common thing. If you have a good mentor, you can really rise up the ranks and go from losing a bunch of games to winning, get a winning streak for a bit. Okay, so we're here. I'm about to make a really great move, hopefully. I've taken a lot of yellow. Oh yeah, and let's see what my opponents have. So the Benz has this, Earth Exile, has no production for what they need to be getting, so they're a noob, probably just 2 points. Well, hold on, maybe they'll be alright, I don't know. The blue-black strategy of flaw simulators. I like that blue-black strategy. Okay. So that's how everybody is doing. Which card to pick for myself? I'm gonna say robot assistance. Probably is a no-go. Military base. Yeah, I'm on a military base right now, so maybe I just pick that for funsies. And that would be a white discard. I don't really need a green discard. A research center giving me a bunch of greens doesn't help, so let's just do the military base. And my 1 green that I have, I could use for the nuclear plant. Huh. I think that's fine. There's no rush to being able to build the nuclear plant before, because that is good to get the green before if you want 3 blacks. Will 3 blacks be useful to me? No, Assimilator's going to get that. Yeah, they're gonna get even more black production. So tying with them doesn't really help. And military base would give a point. So I don't know if that's a smart move or not. I may end up just discarding it for the white to discard, but there we go. Black hand. I like that as a name. Okay, so 34, 35, 37 with all of the opponents and myself for points with Abyss. And I have enough for the Corruptor, but do I have enough coins to really do some cool stuff with it? Ooh, I might. I have 7 coins. Well, this could be interesting. Okay, so if I use 5 plus 5, I'm off. I'm off by 1. Oh, so unfair. So, because I have 7, and I could get 2 more with the Slaver. Very unfortunate. I can't use the Corruptor for its ability. But can they do that? I don't think they... I can look at the past turns, see what everybody has done. Sierzo takes 3 squid. Right. You guys seen any? I don't see anything for squid. I took a 5 squid a while back, so yeah, nobody's really taken a, you know, a bunch of squid. So unless Sierzo's got a lot of coins, nah. I think I can risk it and just hold off a little bit, get the Corruptor, then get the Invoker, and then win the game there. I'm just gonna need to guarantee myself getting more squid. I really like the Corruptor. Maybe I draw cards until I get the squid? Yeah, let's just do that. Because I could get a 2 squid from the council. But there's a 4 squid, so I'll take that 4 squid unless somebody buys it from me, and then I get a pearl. And then with that pearl plus 2 extra pearls from my Slaver discarding a card, probably that shellfish, I will be good. But then they will be able to take the Corruptor. Dang, maybe I should not have done that. Oh well. Learning new things. Yeah, they're gonna take the Corruptor. Alright, we are back to that game of Kahuna. So nothing really useful. So I have 4 as far as islands. They have 6. But I have 2 points because I had 2 more islands or points than them. Or I've won the last 2 rounds. That's why I have 2 points. No, I don't know how the points are scored, honestly, in this game. How are points scored? You can do how to play and scoring. When the last card's taken from the face-down stack and 3 face-up cards, in the first and second rounds, the number of marker stones each player has on the board are tallied. If the player controls the same number, no points are scored. First round, the player at the most scores 1 point. Second round, the player at the most island scores 2 points. So it looks like there was a tie for the first round, and second round was a 2-pointer. Final scoring, when the last card of the face-down deck is revealed to the third, each player takes 1 additional turn without taking cards, and after those 2 turns, the islands are scored for the third and final time. This time, the player with the most islands is awarded the difference in points. So it's like a 1 point for the first round, 2 points for the second round, and then the difference in points for islands at the end. So you want to have total control of the islands at the end. The first 2 rounds don't matter that much. I like when games do that, actually, because it makes the final round the most important, and you don't feel like you've been beaten from the get-go. However, this game, for a different reason, feels like you're beaten from the get-go. Let's see here. What card did they take? They took one from the deck. Sure, I'll take one from the deck. Didn't get what I needed. That's alright. Okay, so one thing I found with Kahuna is players are very quick to play their turn-based games in Kahuna. I don't know why, but okay. So somebody bought an Abyss. They're being quick. So somebody bought that Blackhand did. Good. I'm glad that Blackhand did and not Sierra. So Sierzo has taken a 3 squid. Blackhand has taken a 4 squid. This is fine. This works out. Somebody's gonna have a lot of jellyfish. Seven Wonders Duel. I really like that game. I'm so glad that's on Board Game Arena. A lot of people say, you know, give your top 5 games that you wish were on Board Game Arena. I feel like my top 5 games that I wish would be on Board Game Arena are very similar to my actual top 5 games. And Seven Wonders Duel being my number 3 favorite game of all time. There's just 2 more that I would like more than that. Ghost Stories and Terraforming Mars to be on there. Actually, Ghost Stories might not work very well on Board Game Arena. A co-op game is not going to be the best on Board Game Arena. I mean, I like Pandemic in real life. I don't play it at all on Board Game Arena. So maybe Ghost Stories wouldn't be it. Maybe pick a game that works with, or has a lot of complexity but can be reduced, or a lot of shuffling. Alrighty, let's see here. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay. I don't want my opponent to take the science that I want, but at the same time I do, because I want them to not have their extra turn. And what's the worst they could do? Take strategy? No, they're not going to be able to do that. They're just going to try to deny me from taking strategy. Let's discard it for coins. They might take a 2 military underneath it. They're probably going to want to use Hades for a 1 military. Oh, you're brilliant. Okay, so they are going to take... They're going to be able to get strategy. I didn't play that right. Should have used one of my extra turns. So with strategy, they're going to be able to do some damage. I'm going to have to rely on the Divine Theater to get what I want. That was very dumb of me. I should have used an extra turn. So I'll use Divine Theater to copy their 1 symbol, and then I'll need all the luck in the world to be able to get the final 2 science. I can't rely on law. Whereas if I had used an extra turn, I could rely on law, and I'd for sure have the game in the bag. Most games I play with Pantheon end up ending in science. Does that mean Pantheon's broken? I don't know. I don't think it's... By most, I mean like 70% of games that I play with Pantheon end in science. And most of them, I win in science. Okay. It's a very tough call for this Azul game that we're coming back to. And that was an easy choice, and I don't have the first turn, so we can move on. Well, we'll see how the points score up. 38 points versus... How much am I going to end up with? Hey, that didn't work out too bad. Got 3 points instead of 1 point from there, so I'm at 35. They have the first turn. Likely I'm going to lose Azul. I think my win percentage is like a 30%, so I lose it pretty often. Alrighty. This is a different Wingspan setup, but the same situation where I've got a Canada Goose and a California Quail. Good. Somebody took from the bird feeder. I'm going to take from the bird feeder and get the seed that I need to end this game. I'm going to take this seed. That sounds good. Let's see, we got 3 more turns in round 3, and then 5 more in round 4. That's 8 full turns. I'm going to use the red crossbill to get some seed for everybody. All that good. Alright, this is a different setup of It's a Wonderful World. This is a little round robin game I think that's going on. Did I end up winning my first round? In progress for table 23. Okay, so I ended up winning first place in this one. Let's see how that one ended. Ooh. Hey! That's awesome. So I had 68 points at the end, and here was my stats from that It's a Wonderful World. Thank you, No Wonders, for teaching me that. And thank you for telling me when these alpha games show up. Definitely recommend checking out their channel, Bunny Kingdom. Now I'm playing in Bunny Kingdom, but let's go back to that game. Oh, and we also got other players. This will be fun. Alright, so back to It's a Wonderful World. Yeah, so I've gotten 1 point. That's what I was saying. I've played one, and I think playing it gives you 1 point. Played and skipped. So played one. Gotten first in that one. And now I think the nuclear plant's a good option. No, because I'm going yellow. Just because it says I should go yellow doesn't mean I have to. Nah, I need to get the recycling plant up, so grab all the white discards. Hey, hopefully that was a good move. Don't know if it was or not, but that was the table ending in 8087. 3677 48087. There I can get the other white discard. Boom, and then I can focus on other things, but want to make sure I secure those white discards, right? I think that's the right way to go, so I can have the recycling plant forever, and then I can grab some yellow cards after that, because my power was 2 yellow cards. Shogun, I don't even know how to play this game. This is how I'm learning board games now. I just don't look at this. Don't look at this. I'm just gonna play cards. I'm obviously losing because I have just, I think, 5 bluffing cards or something. Alright. Yeah, I've got 10 points. I'm not even in last place, but I don't even know the game. And, yeah, I've lost a lot of my initial cards, meaning I've lost a lot of the board. Because I think in Shogun, as you take over different territories, you take the card that corresponds to that territory from the other player who you took it from on the board. Kind of a cool idea. Alrighty. We're lost. I can't get out. Alright, let's get back to the tables. Did my turn of Shogun, and that is a wrap. That is all of the turn-based games that I was playing I'll just scroll through the rest of them, but hopefully you all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.